Guys, so it's Friday afternoon. Evening. I've just got home from work and I did have like a pre-recorded video, but I wanted to record my favourites video for September before too much time had passed. So I thought that's what I would do. Sorry, I've just literally scoffed a packet of crisps. I'm not even going to lie to you, that's what I just did. So yeah, first things first, obviously my favourite thing in September was my holiday. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen I posted quite a few pictures when I was on holiday. I went for 7 nights to Gran Canaria, and I just relaxed so much, guys. Both me and my best friend Beth, we went together, and we both agreed that our main goal for the holiday was relaxation. We both just wanted to completely de-stress for a week. I just found lately, whenever I do a weekly vlog, I'm always like, I'm so tired, or I'm so stressed, or oh my god, I'm ill. Like, I just wanted a week where I could just relax. I didn't have to think about an awful lot, and just enjoy myself. And that's definitely what happened. I had such a glorious week, guys. I didn't know how I was going to react to flying, because I haven't flown since I was about, I don't know, 4. So I have no recollection of flying at all. I absolutely love it. I love the sensation of takeoff. I love landing. I love everything about flying, which is a complete contrast to Beth, because she's not a fan. But I love it. We had no issues really with flying. The flight was just under 4 hours from here to, it's part of the Canary Islands, which are considered, like, the native language is Spanish, so it's considered part of Spain. So it took just under 4 hours. We got there. You could feel the difference in temperature, like, as soon as you got off the plane, it like hit you. From the whole time we were there, it was never below 29 degrees, and I think the highest was 32. So it was quite nice. It wasn't like Dubai-like temperatures, but it was certainly warmer than the UK. We got transfers, they all went very smoothly. The hotel was beautiful. We went all inclusive purely so that we didn't have to think about food, drink. Like, we could eat out if we wanted to. But that we basically didn't have to worry about food or drink the entire time that we were there. Like I said, the hotel was beautiful. Our room had a balcony that looked directly over to the pool, like palm trees. So it was just so nice. Our room was beautiful. Had plenty of space. It was just, we had a glorious time. So the hotel was, the staff in there was so friendly. It was just a really nice, everything was kept very clean. It's like my first holiday properly abroad with a friend instead of, you know, family, and I've not been abroad since I was really small. Like, I can't remember it at all. So it was a wonderful holiday. Hotel entertainment was hilarious. We had such a laugh. But the highlight of my holiday, so my favourite within a favourite, was we visited somewhere called Palmitos Park. And it's kind of like a wildlife park. It's not like a zoo. I don't know how you would really describe it. It's kind of like a cross between a zoo and a wildlife park. And we actually caught the bus there, so I was quite impressed with us that we managed to catch a public bus to this place and back again, and we made it back. And we actually bought our tickets online before we went, because there's concessions and you like queue up in a different line and stuff like that. So yeah, and it was a lot of walking, but it was very well like paved out. It wasn't like walking roughshod like on dirt and stuff like that. It was all very well paved, very hilly, and obviously it was very hot, so we had to stay hydrated and make sure we didn't get sunburnt. But there was so much to see. we saw like a parrot show, we saw a dolphin show, we walked through a cactus garden, there was an aquarium. Beth fed sea turtles, which is like her dream because she loves sea turtles. It was amazing. Meerkats, wallabies. They actually do a birds of prey show, but it clashed time wise with like where we were in the park and stuff. But it was amazing, and I got some photo memories, and I love these so much. After the parrot show, the way like you walk out and you go on to like the next thing to see, someone sort of hides and they go surprise, and they take a surprise picture of you. My picture, guys, is awful. Look at me. I'm like, what? Like, I have no idea what's going on. No idea. But I'm in love with parrots now. I'm all about parrots. I think they're amazing. And where's that one? No. And you can obviously like you buy these. I think this one was like €8, and then you could queue. It wasn't a long queue actually, and you can have your picture taken with parrots, and they basically put these parrots on you like this. It was amazing, guys. I'm holding that bird in my hands, and then like they're put sort of all around you, and like Beth's like holding one like a baby, and this is probably my favourite picture from the whole holiday. I love this picture so much. And they like put it in this like commemorative like kind of thing, and it tells you sort of about some of the animals and stuff that are at Palmitos Park. And I think we paid, it was €15 for two. So basically Beth and I split it. So I got one and she got one. So it cost us like $7.50 each, which I don't think is too bad considering the quality of the photo and that they put it in this. And then we saw the dolphin show, and you could pay extra basically to go up and meet the dolphins or meet one of the dolphins and have your picture taken with a dolphin. So I did it. Beth didn't, but I did it, and I went up after the show and sort of was introduced to the dolphins, and honestly I loved it so much. Again, like a highlight from my holiday. And we didn't go out an awful lot during our holiday. We went shopping one day and we got lost, but other than that, like there was a lot to keep us entertained in the hotel, like the pool, and they had a wellness centre and spa. Oh my god, that wellness centre, guys, I could live there. It was so nice. So we didn't venture out every day, but that Palmitos Park, highlight. Love it. Can't recommend it enough. Okay, so moving on from Gran Canaria, a couple of bits I want to talk about. Another favourite was a website called the Literary Gift Company. Not sponsored. Not that they would ever sponsor me, but you know, just throwing it out there. I heard about them from Charlie at Do They Do Devours, and she told me about them because she got some things from this website for her birthday. And so I had a quick browse on there and I saw a couple of things. I've lost the packaging to these, I've put them somewhere, but there's some Jane Austen earrings. So they're like little dangly earrings like this, and one of them has the initial J and sort of a copy, an edition of Pride and Prejudice, and Jane Austen on the back. And then the other earring has a little typewriter and an A, and the little typewriter says, "In vain I have struggled," and on the back it says, "My feelings will not be repressed," which is a Darcy quote, if you didn't know that. You might not read Jane Austen, I'm not judging. And then the other thing that I bought from them was these earrings, which are a little stack of books. I don't know how well that's gonna show up there, but like these are like my dream earrings. They are a stack of books, and I showed them to my mum and she's like, "I don't always condone you buying jewellery because you have enough of it." She's like, "But you need those." So even my mum said, "You need those." And then I only bought one other thing, and I bought, it's a little note card, and it's of the Bronte sisters, and I didn't buy this as a note card. I think I'm going to pop it in a little frame and have it somewhere near my books, because even though I'm not such a big fan of Emily or Anne Bronte, I am a big fan of Charlotte Bronte and of the sisters as a unit. So I thought it was a nice thing to have, and it has my favourite quote from Jane Eyre. I mean, there are plenty of quotes from Jane Eyre that I love. It's my favourite classic novel. But this is my favourite, and it's, "I am no bird and no net ensnares me. I am a free human being with an independent will." And I was actually going to have that tattooed on me somewhere, and I still might. But yeah, I had to have that. And then the last two favourites, guys. Well, the last two, I'll quickly mention. I did have a favourite, which was my nails. I've never had like a shellac polish or manicure, whatever you call it, on your nails before. And Beth found us some deal. So we had it the day that before we went on holiday. I mean, I had this like, this is my favourite colour, like mint Tiffany blue green. It's not going to show up very well on this camera. And I also had like jade glitter put over the top, and they were stunning. I love them, but they haven't lasted. They lasted for the holiday. They literally did last. They didn't chip or anything like that, so I'm glad about that. But that's about as long as they did last. It's like coming off now, and I know you shouldn't like pick it off because it's shellac and but I ain't got time to soak my nails in acetone, and if it chips and I start like picking at it until it all comes off, which I know you shouldn't do. Now the last two favourites. As you guys might know, I have mentioned them before in previous favourites, and also sometimes in Christmas hauls and stuff like that. I collect Disney tradition ornaments. Not all of them, just the ones that appeal to me. And I have two new ones. I bought two in September and I love them. The first one is Pocahontas. I have been waiting for them to do a Pocahontas one. Pocahontas is one of my favourite Disney films. I freaking love it. Hence Miko here. And I do have the Funko of Pocahontas. She's somewhere up there. Anyway, yeah, and this is Pocahontas, the Disney tradition. And I love it. I love it so much. And I knew this was coming out, and you had to like pre-order it because apparently stock was back ordered or something. And I was so paranoid that I wasn't going to get this, guys, because I love it so much. And I desperately wanted a Pocahontas one. And then the other Disney tradition, which I also love, is Tiana from Princess and the Frog. They have had a Princess and the Frog one before, but I think it was not a huge one, but one where it's like with her dress. It's hard to explain, but I loved this one so much more. I love that she's sort of kneeling down. I love her dress. I love all of this at the bottom, and I love that she's holding the frog like that. And I think she's stunning. Like, just how she's been made is just, I just find her truly stunning. I love it. Love. So yeah, my two newest Disney traditions, also favourites for this month. And that's everything, guys. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all soon.